What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Dr.DDub here, and welcome back to GraveyardKeeper. Right now, we are on our way to talk to the merchant, but not to actually talk to him or with him, but I guess rather just to talk to him. We need more grape seeds, and a lot of them. I'm going to try to buy all of them, if I can. Those are the low-quality ones, and these are the high-quality ones. And that's 11 silver and 77 copper, but it's worth it. Royal fish. That sounds really, really fancy, and I don't think it actually is. It's probably just fish. Anyway, though, we have not actually as much on the list for today as we did last episode. I literally just took everything that was on the list, crossed it off if we got it done, and if we didn't get it done, then, well, it's on the list for today. So it's not nearly as much stuff. But oh my gosh, the iron is nuts. I don't have a use for that much iron. And there's already a body. Oh, and my sister commented saying that she thinks there's a consistent time of day that bodies get dropped off. And she said she thought it was dusk. And would you look at that? It is right about to be nighttime, which is dusk. Crazy, right? So that might actually be a thing. That's good to know, because then, yeah, like you said, sis, I can plan around that. And I wasn't planning on it, but now we have a body. So let's go grab that and at least put him on a table. We're probably gonna have to sleep before I can do anything with it because I don't have energy. It's odd starting an episode without full energy. That's not usually the case, but had I continued sleeping and regained my full energy, we would not have been able to make it to the merchant in time. So, all right, is this guy any good? Indeed he is. So we can pull out and get this guy to a 6 skull level. And I'll just eat through the pain and not worry about having to sleep. I will go sleep here soon though. But that is a nice body. And we'll add it to the graveyard to forever attempt to raise the quality. It's going to take a while till we get that thing looking amazing. Actually, it's going to be a long ways off because I was doing some looking through all the tech trees just to see what kind of stuff there still is to do. And for the theology, there's, a lot more points can be spent into making fancier and fancier headstones. That is in total 300, 400, 480 more blue points until I can unlock all of the gravestone decor, which is insane because blue points are a pain to come by. But speaking of blue points, that is something I want to try doing today, is getting some more blue points. We have some things that I want to spend them on. One of which I think I want to do to start. I think we already have. Hold on. It required 10, and I don't remember where it was. So, oh my gosh. No, stop. Let me find what I had in mind. Aha, I think this was it. Gardening. Not for the prayer, because I don't know why that's needed. Some of these don't really tell you much. Prayer for shoots and roots. A few words about the importance of agriculture, fertilization, and personal hygiene. Gives plus money, plus faith. Faith, 1 to 3, I don't know what that is. 10 needed for a successful ceremony. But why is that different? How? I don't know. But this right here, perk, farmer. You aren't afraid of getting your hands dirty. You can select good seeds and harvest a better crop. That sounds useful, especially with our grapes. So I'm going to buy this right now just to get it. And so when we harvest our crops, hopefully we will get better seeds. That just detracted. I forgot that had a red skull on it. Oh well. I'm going to go ahead and sleep through the night though. And then we'll harvest our crops. How many more of these do we have in here? 5. Thank goodness. It's just a lot of bodies I've been getting. And hopefully the next one's garbage because I don't have room for them in the graveyard currently. But yeah, let me go ahead and sleep, and then we'll take care of our crops and see how much better it is now that we have the farmer perk. All right. Let's see if we can get anything good. I don't remember what quality we planted. And it did say it gave more seeds. So far we've lost 1 seed. 2 seeds. So we planted 16 seeds. We got 14 back. But it's not quality. It's... Maybe this only plays an effect... What the heck? That looked like it was burnt. That's very bizarre. All right, let me go ahead and get all this planted up and refertilized. This has slowly turned into a little bit of a process, so I'm probably going to start cutting more and more of this out. All right. That is all we could plant. And I went ahead and started the compost again. But one thing I wanted to do last time and didn't get a chance to is to add another compost heap, which is 10 sticks, 10 wooden sticks. And it looks like we can only put it... Do we not have 10 wooden sticks? Seriously? We used so many on the vineyard that apparently we don't have anymore. So I will be right back. Okay, I didn't have to go very far to get those. Those were actually very close by. But we only have 11 now. It's so sad. But yeah, this looks like it can only go right next to it. And it doesn't seem like there's any plots that work nicely with these. Although these are 3 wide, so we could definitely do another... what am I trying to say? More like garden plots right here or something. Or maybe we'll find or discover or unlock, whatever we're doing, to use more items that can be placed. Because right now we just have, what, a trunk, a compost heap, a garden bed, and a garden bed with sticks? Yeah, so it's not that much, not that many options. But maybe one day we'll get some more. All right, so that takes care of 1 item off the list. If we get some grapes in today's episode, we will attempt to make some wine. And I want to go ahead and make some tools now as well. I crafted up some... Yes, I did. So we already have a... Where is it? An iron hammer. So we need to make an iron axe, pick, shovel, and sword, if possible. I don't know if that's... The sword isn't done from here? No, the sword would be under the weapons. Oh my gosh. Okay, so that would be the pickaxe, 2, the shovel, and the axe. And we need a lot more complex iron parts and more sticks. But first we have a body to take care of. Oh my gosh. And that sword is actually the nicer one that we have already. I think we have to unlock... I think the next tier up is steel after iron. And that's the highest. Let me double check real quick. I was looking at this earlier and it looks super cool. So right now, yeah, we had the basic iron sword. Then we got the regular sword instead of the rusty sword. And then if you go all the way down here, we can make a steel sword, which seems cool. And we can make both of those, I think. I think we have carpenter's workbench too. I'm not sure actually. And then up here, skilled casting, a steel sword with a gem, and then a damask sword with gem. And I actually know what that is. I've been watching some blacksmithing videos on YouTube as of recently, and Damascus is a type of steel. It's a process where you layer basically different types of steel. It actually looks like different colors of steel when it's soaked in acid or stained with acid. It's kind of cool. You layer them and then you get this really cool pattern in the sword. Oh, thank goodness. It's ugly. And that's where ugly bodies go. Perfect. We'll go ahead and light this up. All right, so I need some more sticks to be able to make those tools. I also need a lot more energy, so we will end up sleeping tonight because I don't feel like just eating a ton of food. I'm looking for some shrubbery, some bushes that can be... Ah, here's some. Perfect. Yeah, let me grab these. I'm gonna sleep, and then we'll meet back up in the morning and hopefully make our tools, our new tools. And then we'll go study stuff, and then we'll figure things out from there. So yeah, let me go sleep, and I'll see you in a sec. All right, good morning. I've done some resource gathering. I queued up everything needed to make these. Oh, and apparently we're making a shovel now. And we're not getting... That's weird, the order it does that in. It doesn't make all 4 complex iron parts first. Oh my goodness. This takes so much energy. And back to sleep we go. Ah, so much better. A little all-day nap, you know? Everyone likes taking those, right? All right. Now that we've done that, we have ourselves a new axe. Axe 2. This is energy consumption -1, tool efficiency 100%. Tool efficiency 150%. Perfect. I'm assuming the pick is the same. It is. And the shovel is also the same. Perfect. And now we have tools that are not studied, like our pick and our shovel. And I don't know if we'll study those right now. Also, you'll see I have some maggots on me. I want to do some fishing today, and I was wondering why we keep getting maggots. Like, what the heck they're used for? Wait, what? Why do I have... I don't know why I have duplicates of a pick. Whatever, that's a problem for later. Oh crap, I need to make something else first before I head over. We're gonna go study some things that give us blue points. I don't know if I even finished whatever thought I was just last having, but we're gonna make a gravestone and a grave fence, and we'll eventually place it somewhere. But for now, we're just gonna make them because I think we can study these, and I don't know how many faith are needed to study what I'm wanting to study, but we'll at least get what we can done and then see where that leaves us as far as our blue point stockpile is concerned, and what new technologies that will allow us to unlock. I do need to grab, I think if we've got some fences and headstones or crosses or something in here. I don't know, I'm gonna grab them all. I can definitely sell one of those or break it down into supplies, which is probably do that instead. And I'm hoping if we get blue points, I want to start working on the church. I got a comment saying, you know, make sure you're not just upgrading the graveyard, but you also make sure to pay attention to the church. And I want to do that. I plan to pay attention to the church. It's just a little bit of a process. All right, so we've got the wooden marker we can study, the stone grave fence, and the wooden grave fence. Wait, we've already studied the wooden marker. Just kidding, and we've studied the wooden grave fence. So we can study the stone stuff. So that's good. Oh, the thought I don't think I finished. I was getting maggots. I don't know if I said I can use it for bait. I think. Moths, maggots, kind of makes sense. All right, ooh, and we can study our armor too. Cool, all of our new tools. But let's not. Let's study the wooden cross, I guess. I didn't see that. Takes 2 faith and 2 science. That's kind of expensive. We should have some more paper though. Oh my gosh. That's 20 blue points. Heck yes. Clean paper. Let's grab, it's 2 each. Let's do 5. And then we just decompose them here, right? Study the clean paper. I didn't need to do that. I could have just... Whatever. Okay. I keep forgetting it pulls it from it. Study the gravestone. And then I'm assuming the stone fence also takes 2. Stone fence takes 3. So let's do that one just because it uses up all of our faith. And maybe we'll give us some more blue points. That gives 30. I'm glad I went that route. Okay, cool. Anything left to study, I'll leave in here. Everything that's done, I'll take it back up and we will probably get rid of it. Except for this. I'll put that in the graveyard. The rest of it I can dismantle into materials, which I think I'm going to do. And I don't know why I have a story on me, but I'll go ahead and drop that off down here as well. Okay. Trying to get my head on straight. Okay, so now that we have all these blue points and we have a church that's not super well decorated, what can we get that will allow us to do more stuff? Illumination of Faith gives us candelabra 2 and stained glass windows. That sounds fun. And then the power of faith. This would take 55 to do both, unfortunately. There's a graveyard enhancement, wooden prayer station. Is this for outside? I would imagine, since it's graveyard enhancement and it's going off of the graveyard stuff. So the top 3/5 of this is church. The bottom 2/5 is graveyard. Ooh, we could do power of faith and softness of faith. Let's get both of those and start working on the interior. So this unlocks a confessional and a wooden church shrine. This unlocks a soft church bench. So this might get real expensive real fast, but let's check and see. Okay, wooden church shrine is 4 beams, 4 planks, 4 simple iron parts. Is that a replacement of this or this? I don't know. Either way, +5 is an improvement over +2 and +1, so regardless of what it replaces. It looks like it's that back table. So I'm going to assume it's that. So that gives us 5 instead of 1. Confessional also gives us 5. And then the soft church bench, which would be a replacement for the church bench. Ooh, but it also needs jointing and silk, which I don't know how to acquire. But we can go ahead and build the confessional and the wooden church shrine. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. We have everything we need. It only took almost 24 hours to make both the confessional and the wooden shrine. And I'm hoping we can do this, and we should be able to do this, before we conduct our ceremony, or sermon. Because I'm thinking that, if you'll remember, on the... Where is it? This one? Prayer for Faith. This is the one we're currently doing. It says Sermon Faith plus 50 to 150%. And it says 10 to 50 needed to guarantee a successful ceremony. So assuming those ranges correlate, 10 would guarantee the 50% increase, 50 would guarantee the 150% increase. Maybe we'll get some more faith this time around once we add both of these, because we'll be upping it by 9, which will put us at 20. The wooden church shrine. Ooh. No, this is in addition to. This just goes... Is there a spot this is meant to be? I guess up against the walls like that? Do one on each side? Because doing it that way doesn't really make sense. It blocks the walkway. I thought this was going to be a replacement of something up here. And it's not like these can be removed. This is literally the only spot that this can go. So maybe we'll do 2 of those. Although it says wooden church shrine instead of just church shrine, so I'm sure there's going to be an upgrade. Wait, church quality 9? Ah, it's got it. That degrades it until we build it. And then a confessional. Ooh. This is cool. So it's literally just one way or the other. We'll do it over here in the corner, I guess. Because that's, again, the only spot I can go. Okay, so those both add the same amount of decor. Currently they detract, but they're about to add so much. Beautiful. Can we use the confessional? Ooh. And he said on Sunday, let there be light. There's no one to make a confession? Ooh. How does this work? Okay. Start praying. Church quality is now 21. Wait, what? Prayer for faith? Is that... I'm confused. Do I have to make a higher quality one to allow it to go up in... Maybe that's how that works. The 150% would be a gold star quality one. I don't know. I'm curious to see if there's any confessional portion of this now that we have a confessional booth. It's still the same. Our church is great. Dialogue. Everyone agrees. Let's pray for this blessing. Ooh, that's 4 to start. Are we going to get 2 more? Potentially. Pretty please. Oh my gosh, 3 more. Holy crap. So it still says plus 50% faith, but we got a lot more. Donations are about the same though. I was expecting that. Oh, yes, please. Think of all the blue points, guys. All the blue points. I am going to study some of the tools that we have. There's nowhere to make a confession. Do I need to hire someone, or am I the one that's doing that? I don't know. Okay, let's go straight into the basement. By the way, I don't think fishing is going to happen this episode at all. Wow, that wasn't a word. At all. Because there's so much other stuff we're getting to do right now. We can study maggots. That sounds fun, right? And then gravestone. Study. This should give us 20 blue points. 21. And we need 25 for the illumination of faith, the stained glass windows. Smell of faith, an incense burner. I kind of want that illumination of faith. I'm kind of on a let's upgrade the church binge right now. Is there anything else we can study that will give us blue points? At least that's down here. All this stuff gives us red and green. Yes, chaos powder. And death powder. This should only give us 10. Does it correlate? That's only a handful. But while we're at it, let's just keep going. Life powder. These only give 5 each? It's very strange. I was thinking it correlated to how much science was required. Or faith. Maybe the faith gives the bonus. Since these... Are these even requiring faith? I haven't been paying attention. All the goo. Zombie juice can be studied. It's using all of our science, but that should mean a lot of blue points. Oh, yes, please. 46. And now all that crap is in our inventory. Yup. Time to do some inventory management, and we'll meet back up and figure out what we're going to spend those beautiful, beautiful blue points on. Okay. Obviously, it's going to be more church stuff, because like I said, I'm kind of in that mood right now. So if we do the illumination of faith, this gives us access to stained glass windows as well as upgraded candelabras, which sounds cool. Superpower of faith is an upgraded church shrine and an upgraded confessional at 250 blue points. My goodness. And then the shining of faith is 100. Oh, and I don't remember where it was at, but there was a perk somewhere in here. It might have been smithing or building. Yes, rules of burning. A lantern network and a place for a lantern. As well as firemen. The spurting flame charms you. You know a lot about fire, so you know how to increase your furnace productivity and you can smelt more ore per load. Okay, that's not that great. But a lantern network? That sounds cool. But it's not church related. So for now, we'll just go with the illumination of faith. Because it sounds cool. And the smell of faith for the incense burner. I'm thinking both incense and candles are something you can add temporarily to increase church quality, like right before a ceremony. Just add candles to all my candelabras and then conduct the sermon. Okay, candelabra 2 are 4 complex and 4 simple iron parts, but they can go like everywhere. And then the wall candelabras are the same but in different positions. Okay, I'm gonna grab enough for 4 of those, probably 2 regular and 2 wall. And we won't destroy these yet if we don't have to. We can maybe add to them or something. And then the incense burner is a polished brick of stone, which I don't know if we've made yet or have access to make. And then the stained glass, ooh, that's a ways off. Well, we could buy these. I think the merchant was selling them, and we have everything else. So that might be something we look into next time the merchant's around. See if he has the gold jewelry details. But otherwise, it's something that's unlocked at smithing right here. And that's, at least for me, another 90 blue points away. So that might not be happening anytime soon, but I kind of want those stained glass windows because those sound kind of cool. All right, though, let me go grab those resources and I will be right back. All right, I have all the resources needed to add 4 more candelabras, and I was taking a look at basically, actually, hold on, let me get inside the church first and we'll go over this. So, you know how whenever you access any blueprint building station like this right here, there are limited spaces you can place stuff. So if I want to add a candelabra, there's one right there. There's a spot for one right here and right there, and that's it. Oh man. So yeah, that's it. Anyway, I was looking at what there is left, and we've unlocked everything as far as the different physical pieces. Everything else can just be upgraded from this point. So the stained glass windows, I'm gonna imagine, are gonna replace the windows in the back. So those aren't gonna take up floor space. Candelabra 2 is the same thing as Candelabra 1 as far as footprint. There's also a Candelabra 3, and then the wall candelabras still don't work. So I'm thinking that is a large church only thing, which is unfortunate, but whatever. So we are actually going to demolish. Let's do these on the lower set there. I think those look better. We are going to demolish these after all. Boom, boom, and replace them. These shouldn't be too... I love the speed. Zipping around. Are we going to do the same over here? Not quite a full 360, but still pretty fast. All right. Ooh, it looks like there's a symbol on that thing. Candelabra 2, place 1 there and there. Before we build those, what is this? What? We get a story and faith? Hold on. Where is that? Confessional? It doesn't say anything about it? We just get a story and faith? That's cool. All right. Our church is coming together. Quality of 27. Now I just need to find out how to get silk. And I have a guess, just off the top of my head right now. Maybe someone will start selling it now that we need it. Or maybe it was... I might have passed him. I always do this. Cloth. Oh, potentially. No, just kidding. The Gypsy Baron. I don't know why, but I feel like he, in his fanciness, would be a merchant of silks. I could be wrong. But that'll be the next thing that we can upgrade. That'll get us past the 30 quality mark, which is currently where we're stuck at. Because I can't upgrade anything else minus the benches. And I can't add the wall candelabras because I don't think that's a thing. At least not yet. Is there a way to get... No, it's a trade license for the merchant that we still need. Have we unlocked everything for the citizen? Building permission? What is that? Royal stamp. I don't want to buy that. I think we can get it from Snake. But the building permission. What is this? Does this give us access to this? Examine. Read. This area is closed due to the ancient curse. Please address any concerns to the Inquisitor. Interesting. Is this the source of sticks? No, but it's green points. Interesting, and all these trees require further technology to cut down too. Huh. And then Aristocrat is 12 gold. So yeah, that's a ways off. But alright, I think that's where we're gonna stop for today. Actually, I'm really curious. Let's go head up to the Gypsy Baron and see if he sells silk. Actually, should we do that? Well, no, yeah. We'll do that, and we'll also stop by the merchant and see what he's offering. Oh, gosh. I have no idea how long this episode's going to be. Whenever I do these large swaths of time where I'm like, all right, I'll see you in a sec, and then like 2 in-game days go by, and I'm looking at my recording, and I don't have a clue. So I'm sorry if this is less than usual, and you're welcome if it's more than usual. People seem to enjoy themselves some Graveyard Keeper and can't get enough. So I am here to entertain the people. But not with my voices, because yeah, not today. Okay, so he does sell gold jewelry details for 50 silver a piece. Not happening. But the grape seeds, I would gladly buy. And would you look at that? Look who sells silk. Crap, how much was it? Oh, and he sells gold grape seeds? I'm not buying those, that's expensive. He also sells faceted diamonds. I'm assuming those can be used to put in your... let's just buy that real quick. Put in your... steel sword with gem, I would imagine. Alright, though. Crap, how much was it for the bench? How many silk was it per? Okay. It's 2 silk per. He only sells 4. So this will be something we have to do over time. Oh, he's bankrupting us. But if we do that, that's enough for 2 benches, which will put us, I think, at 29, because we're going to have to destroy 1 and add a 2. So it'll just upgrade it by 1 from where we're at right now. We do that twice, it takes us from 27 to 29. So we're going to have to wait a whole nother week before we can break that 30 church quality threshold, I think. Oh, and then the other thing that's required, I don't even know if I can make yet. It's called jointing. And I cannot. I need the assembly stand perk or whatever. So maybe there's more stuff we can study for blue points. I don't know. But I think that's a good stopping point for today. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, very much for joining me on today's Graveyard Keeper adventures. I do appreciate it. Hopefully you guys are liking the progress we're making. I am loving this church. It is super fancy, and it's only going to get fancier as we go. But anyway, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next week. And until then, as always, take care.